we go. Final Fantasy VIII. Last time... what even happened last time? We lost a lot of our cards. Which made me very, very angry. And... we beat up 2 nerds, I forgot the names, in Balaam. Raijin and Fujin, that was the names. We beat those up. And then Selphie was like, hey, can we check on Trebia Garden? You know, the other garden that nukes were launched at? I'm always saying nukes. It was just rockets. But nukes is funnier to say. Yeah, she was like, can we check on those? And Selphie, absolutely, can we check on those? Once I see where the fuck we need to go. Shumi Village. Trebia Garden, that's where we need to go. We haven't been to Shumi Village. I don't know what that is. We went to Dollet. And we got the collective ass handed to us. Which means I lost a lot of cards there. But let's you know what? I'm feeling a little optional today. Let's take a trip to Shumi first. Trivia Garden, I say. I didn't say that. But I do have some trivia here. I think, I hope. Oh my god, what the fuck did I even write? I should write trivia that I can actually read. This will be absolutely horrible, butchered by me. I'm so sorry in advance. But the 3rd highest mountain in the world, which is called the Kangchenjunga. Kinda, I hope. As so many mountains in the Himalaya, it's sacred to locals. So, the first people who climb the mountain, as well as most other people who climb the mountain thereafter, have stopped short of the peak to respect the locals' wishes and the status that place has, the mountain has for the people who live around it. Basically, I couldn't find confirmation if every single person who climbed the mountain stopped like very shortly before the peak. So I don't know, but basically by like international mountaineering clubs and however those things get handled. Basically, even though the first people who went up there were very adamant about, yeah, we went until like we were 30 meters from the peak and the last section is not difficult. They were still counted as the first one to climb it. And if you do like climb all 8,000 meter high mountains in the world challenge thing as a mountaineer, even if you do that, so you technically don't reach the peak, it still counts as you having scaled the mountain. Maybe all of them did. I have no idea if maybe a lot of people, or maybe all of the people who climb that mountain do that. I could see that. I could also see some jackass being like, aha, but I actually went all the way to the peak, so I'm the actual first person who went up there. But I couldn't. I mean, I wasn't looking like extremely hard for it, but I couldn't find it when I was looking for it. Just a little bit. Maybe they have a wall. I don't think they built a wall on the 3rd highest mountain in the world. Also, hello, what I use. Random enough? I hope so. I love it when I really get out the trivia that no one expects. Yes, sure, get. We can get some Curas and some lives. They do! What was it called? The one that starts out with a mask. Oh no, you mean a different one. You mean, yeah, it's called, like, I don't know. I don't remember what it's called, but I mean a different Pokemon. But yours looks more like what that is, yeah. I don't recall what the one that I'm meaning. It has more of like a broader headstock. It's just called Absol. Yeah, that makes sense. The one that I'm thinking of, I don't know why. I think it was Gen 6. The German translation just went wild in Gen 6. So we have Pokemon with like hyphens in them and other incredibly weird names. And the one that I mean is called Type Null in German, but just in German, I think. I think it has a more normal name elsewhere. And it has like a mask, like an iron mask on, and later on it loses that as its evolution. And then it has a more normal name, but I have no recollection. I think it's the main Pokemon of one of your rivals in that game. I think it's Gen 6. I'm pretty sure it's not. No, it's not. It's not Sun and Moon. I would remember if it's Sun and Moon, because I actually really, really enjoyed playing those games. Those have been my favorite Pokemon games that I played at least since Gen 2. But I haven't played a lot of Pokemon games, actually. I played Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3. 6, but not all the way through. 7. And was... what's it called? You know what? Just start attacking. The horn broke off. Uh-huh. Was Scarlet and Violet, was that Gen 10? Or 9? I don't know, but I played Scarlet. And despite what everyone says, and yes, it's an absolute, from a technical standpoint, it's an absolute trash game. Although there is an update now for the Switch 2, which is, you know, you just should have given that game like 6 more months, and then you wouldn't need to give it an update where things actually work. But gameplay-wise, I had a lot of fun with Scarlet. I'm not gonna lie. That was your emulation era. Yeah, me too. I haven't played... I didn't play Gen 3 way after it came out. Maybe even after Sun and Moon came out. Because Sun and Moon, I did get... what a nice village that looks vaguely like a spider. The Legends ones aren't bad. Yeah, I heard that too. This is why I'm actually minimally excited for the new one. But yeah, I think, let me think. Sun and Moon kind of rekindled my love for Pokemon again. I played X a bit when it came out, and that was fine. But I really enjoyed Sun. I almost didn't realize those were people. Hello. Welcome to Shubi Village. If you wish to go to the village, take the front elevator to the bottom level. There are precious spells at this draw point. You must pay if you wish to draw from it. Okay. Can I pay? Talk to the person on my left. I did. Yes. 5,000? How much do I even have? Okay, I do have enough. Sure. What do I even get from it? Ultima? I mean, it was 10. Fucking Ultima? That's the spell from Final Fantasy VIII. I'm sure there's one of the weirdest, not like callbacks, but you know, my favorite one, everyone's favorite one. Who doesn't like Final Fantasy II? Ah, see, we already got money back. Please have a seat. Okay. Welcome to Shumi Village. Why are your arms so long? You have been specially... Oh my god, he's so quickly. The elevator will reach the village entry shortly. Jesus Christ. Slow down, man. Please exit through the door. At some point, if I ever become like a famous streamer, and I do like, oh, this looks nice, charity streams, that's like the only setting that I could see myself play Final Fantasy II again. Because the charity stuff is fun when the streamer tortures, when streamers torture themselves. Which, you know, I've said it before. Because there is a scenario, what I just stated, in which I can see myself replay Final Fantasy II, there's technically a higher chance for me to replay 2 than there is 4. Because I don't see any scenario where I will replay 4. This music. Hello there! General Kenobi? Can you see me? Hold on a sec. Overcome difficulties with effort and ingenuity. That's the Shumi way. So, will you be spending the night? I guess. Enjoy your stay. Oh, it's free. Thank you. Save. If I were to put in a fantasy world, I had to pick a melee weapon to fight with, what would I choose? I'm guessing you mean not like one specific, like named weapon, but you mean a weapon type, right? What's this? It's a little dancing thingamabob. Do you mean nah yeah or yeah nah? Because I've been told by an Australian what that means. Type, okay. Bowstaff is a good answer. When I was like 15, Bowstaff probably would have been my answer. Because of Kilik from Soul Calibur 2. Which is not even the character that I play anymore when I play Soul Calibur 2. Probably like the type of spear that's like a partisan in Dark Souls. So like I forgot what the name is, like a Chinese spear with a wide blade that you can use to both stab as well as cut. Sorry for that. I just dig spears. Hello and welcome. Specialist is surprised I let you in. Usually only merchants are permitted to come into our village. This is our negotiation table. This is where we exchange minerals with outside traders. You mine for minerals? Of course. You think we built a meter 323 meters underground just for fun? Would I be able to defend myself without much training with such a thing, though? I don't think you can just, like, really defend yourself with any weapon without a lot of training. But the good thing is that, A, because it is a spear, you can wield it in one hand as a thrusting weapon and have a shield. Or you can still use it like two-handedly, which leaves you somewhat agile, and it just gives you a lot of range. And range is pretty much the best thing you can have when you have no idea what you're doing. The best way to defend yourself is to not let an enemy get close to you when we're talking melee weapons. But yeah, I think that would be it. Like, definitely not one of the like cool guy weapons like a Zweihänder or something like that, because I would absolutely be awful with that. Although a Zweihänder is also pretty much just a zoning weapon. An axe and a club, I can see that, but the thing, especially with an axe, is they're really weirdly weighted. Because, I mean, there are axes that are primarily weapons, but it really tires you out because the weight is all on the head, and that more so than the sword, it really tires you out and goes into your arm and into your joints. Yeah, I think I would take a spear. It's also a weapon that I often pick when I play RPGs. So, although mostly in RPGs I play spellcasters, so I don't even have a weapon. Actually, there was a little fun in it. Was it the exact meter number that you chose? Was that the fun? Okay, this one, we can't do anything. What would you pick? Since you brought up the question. A mace. Yeah, I could see that. A mace is definitely pretty easy to handle. But then again, incredibly short range. It does the ever faintest little meow. But he doesn't let us. What the? I just want to go past. I'm sorry. I just want to go past. What kind of range weapon or other magic type? I mean, magic is incredibly diverse. Frog? Incredibly diverse, even in a singular setting. Even more so in, like, from all settings. So I'd have to think about that. That's a difficult thing to answer. Ranged weapon? Which setting system are we stealing? Yes. Ranged weapon. Probably just a bow. Like a short bow. Yeah, Sparky and I are on the same wavelength. I think probably some people would answer crossbows, and I think that's a trap. It takes long to reload. It's actually really difficult to reload, especially bigger ones. And crossbows don't really have, like, you have, if you're good and if you're getting good, you have a higher rate of fire with a bow. And even if you are not perfectly accurate, that's fine, because a lot of warfare is random anyway. Like, just shoot and hope you're just gonna hit someone. You're an outsider. Most of us here don't have a good impression of the outside world. But Artisan knows there are some good things about it. Once, Artisan stopped by a hopelessly foul wasteland and met with a wonderful group of people called Artisans. With the same souls, the Artisans and the Shumis. That alone, the fact that there are people like them in the outside world, makes our world worthy. Since then, the Artisans have had a major influence on my work. Take a look at this, for example. It's a car. It's a toy car. Wonderful. It's a different car. Beautiful. And another. It's a fire truck. You said that you were an artisan, right? That is a great honor. Okay. Fire related? Yeah. I've always been a big fan of like, I think my favorite school of magic that I can think of off the top of my head is mysticism in Morrowind. Which includes spells like Mark and Return, where you mark a spot and then you can teleport back to that. But that's just like pure utility. Mysticism. Oh, busy, busy, busy. Looks like Laguna. Oh my god, it does look like Laguna. Summoner, that would probably be good, because yeah, I just wouldn't be able to do stuff, and my summons can just be great at what they do. If I think about what I like to play in video games and RPGs, TTRPGs though, I dislike having pets and summons. You know Master Laguna? Well, sort of. This is Laguna Loire. Long ago, a Moomba found this man lying near our village, covered with blood, and carried him to our village. It appeared that he had slipped and fallen off a cliff. We took care of him until his wounds were healed. If you wish to know more about Master Laguna, you should talk to the Elder. Sculptor insists that you go speak with him. Sculptor is sure it will please the Elder. Okay. Excellent. For a foreigner, you have a big heart. Sculptor will tell the Moomba. Oh, those things are Moombas. Guarding the entrance to let you pass. You raise Moombas in this village? Raise? Moomba is one of many final forms that we Shumis take. What the fuck are you, a Digimon? Final form? You don't know. Excluding the ones qualified to become elders, all Shumis evolve at a certain stage of our lives. We become what is in our hearts. Often, those who fail to become honorable elders turn into Moombas. The passionate ingenuity in their hearts gives rise to the red hair. It's common knowledge. Sculptor is surprised you didn't know. That sucks, turning into those beasts. Beasts? How dare you call them beasts? Yes, the one who become elders are remarkable people. But what did you call them again? Beasts? The Digimon quote I like. I love it. I love that one so much. Yeah, why, why not? The comparison between Digi-evolutions and evolutions in Pokemon. In Pokemon it goes Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. In Digimon it's Charmander, Charizard, Charizard with the gun-wearing pants, Gyarados, Professor Oak and BDSM wear, and then Ditto. Love that one. Did you not see their noble features? Their gem-like eyes revealing innocence, their bright red hair symbolizing passion, the spectacular hair signifying power, their soothing, adorable cries, their mighty hands with incredible strength, the proud postures demanding respect. Everything about them was great. Okay, alright. Man, you and your big mouth. But there's also something here. Firaga. Whatever. Incredibly understandable, Sparky. I mean, I just very, very recently, like a few months ago, rewatched like Digimon Adventures, the first season. Yeah, those designs are wild. It is. It is Kikon, but it's especially great. That's like a German thing. I mean, not the theme song, because that's the same song that was used, like, at least also in Japan, so probably also in a lot of other countries. But the German text as well as the singer, how much power they gave to that, it's really, you can randomly start singing that song in Germany and just a shitload of millennials will join in. I've seen it happen randomly. Multiple times, actually. Walrus Thor was a genius move. Yeah, I really like that one as well. I appreciated, I forgot all of the names, but I appreciated that Digimon, like the whole line, as well as the kid that it belonged to, the nerd, but not the computer nerd, way more than I did the first time when I was when I was the little kid, basically. So him being like the older kid who's a bit more reserved and tries to look after everyone, that didn't sit well with me because he's just, he's just getting in the way of the action. He's just a coward. But no, by now I really, really like him. Goosebumps? Yeah, it is. We used to sing it at parties. Like in between Rhapsody of Fire and Manowar songs, randomly someone would put on Leb dein Traum, and everyone, all of those like big bearded metal guys would join in with like drunkenly and with passion sing the Digimon theme song. We appreciate your coming forward. Since you have come here, you must know Master Laguna. Thank you for coming. Allow me to talk about Master Laguna for a moment. It was about 17 years ago when we found him injured. Oh my god, that's so far. I mean, it makes sense that it's so far in the past because the girl was like a really little kid in Laguna's flashbacks and was an adult when we saw her in the present. You did not have the rock opening. It's definitely the same song that we Germans got that was the original Japanese one. Since I recently, when I rewatched it, I watched it in Japanese for the first time. But it's just not as good in Japanese. I'm sorry. It doesn't have the same drive. Oh, the Shumis are like the... Now I just realized. They are the slug man. He was on his way to Estar to save a girl named Elone who had been adopted by Estar soldiers. He stayed here for a short while until his injuries healed. During his stay, he tried to teach a Moomba how to speak. Oh, right, that's the one that they also had in the US, right? I saw that in like a YouTube video. That's... Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Why? He told me that he felt sorry for the Moombas because they don't know any words. He said that words are useful and precious. I believe that Moombas don't need to know words because the important things can be communicated without words. Perhaps we don't need words either. Even Master Laguna wasn't very good with words. His communication skills were horrible. But we still understand what he desperately wanted to say, how eager he was to save Elone. His eyes, more than his words, told us that. That's all I have to say. Why are you building a statue of him? You find it strange, yes? I doubt you will understand. We believe that Master Laguna has a special something. That something is the power to attract people. And he is very attractive. We still don't know what it is, so we decided to build a statue of him. Now all of us are attracted to the statue. It's a menace. We felt that we may come to understand why Master Laguna is so special by doing this. A bumbling clown? But I not say anything. Excuse me, Squall. He's a very special boy. You should know, you've been him. Pleased to meet you. Call me the attendant. Or, just attendant. Please wait. But all my friends already left. We would like to present you with a gift since you came all this way. But in Shumi, one must work to earn anything. This is our way. I have an idea. Please assist my attendants in the workshop so that I can present you with a gift. Is that the German theme song? I'm not gonna play it on stream for copyright stuff. Oh, it's two links. But you put them together, so they just put it as one link. Where is it? This is where you saw Master Laguna's statue. We want to finish that statue as soon as possible. Fine. I'm not sure how much I can help. I don't know if Squall put a lot of stats into Artisan. I want to talk to the frog. Look at him sitting there. It's again so weird how there's no music here. It's just silence when you're outside, like a little bit of ambience. Oh, busy, busy, busy. Yeah, right. He isn't talkative yet. Oh, and he's offering you that, Wow, that is a great honor. It's rarely given, especially to outsiders. Okay, shall we get to work? As you can see, Sculptor has the very big responsibility of making the statue. To finish it, Sculptor will need to do additional research on several stones. Sculptor would like you to go get them. Oops, I said forget them. Forget it. No. Alright. Sculptor needs 5 kinds of stone: shadow stone, wind stone, life stone, water stone, and kidney stone. I'm sorry, blue stone. We don't know anything about stones. We'll be able to tell by their names. I guess. Don't worry, when in doubt, examine them carefully. Also, there's a specialist in the village who can help you. Let's start with the blue stone. When you put your blue stone together, it will form a shadow stone. When you put the shadow stone together, it will form a life stone. When you put the life stone together, it will form a kidney stone. I'm sorry, blue stone. We don't know anything about stones. We will be able to tell by their names. I guess. Don't worry, when in doubt, examine them carefully. Also, there's a specialist in the village who can help you. Which specialist would that be? Are there secret stones too? I always think every single cutscene, Keegan and I are playing through Tears of the Kingdom at the moment. Every single time there's a cutscene, I mean, that's a blue stone, right? Oh, this stone is blue. There's a cutscene where they talk about secret stones. I always think you could have just made them sacred stones. You're already all the way there, most of the way there. And they're not really secret, aren't they? Sacred would have just made way more sense. What? Oh. Sculptor complete, forgot. Sculptor already had it. Well, that's one down and 4 more to go. Next, go find some wind stones. They just aren't secret at all. Now the question is, are all of those things in this village? Or is this like a spanning optional quest? He has to caress that statue. It's part of the deal. He has to be alluring. Do you know stones? Artisan would like to visit those artisans again someday. Okay, I guess you don't. Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe. Maybe they're just all here. The gang's all here. Yeah, we're basically just here to help him find his shit. Like his tools. We're basically his glasses. Windstones. They might be lying around here somewhere. It's always breezy here. What do you mean they might be laying around? Huh? This village is like 3 screens long. Also, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I don't see a single breeze or anything that looks like a breeze. Nothing here moves as if moved by wind. Maybe they're hiding behind the cars. The cars aren't there anymore. See, you put them away. And it just says the same thing. Is there something shiny? I haven't seen anything shiny. Can you, maybe? No. No, there's no way past this. That drunken nap guy. Oh, my money level dropped because I'm not killing enemies. You mean the Moomba? There was a draw point. But that's just for magic. And it was Blizzaga. You mean this here, right? That's just a draw point that I've used before. Oh, you've begun your assignment. We're counting on you. Do you have any stones? Do you have any stones? I mean, maybe it's also not... I mean, there's also a screen, like, up in the village, right? Oh, now it's... I think now it's full again? Yes. Yeah, but I don't hear any wind. I don't see any wind. Oh. Is it this? You said, Looks like one of them. Does it? I guess. Just tap on every stone. Just tap on every stone. Everything all right? No. I mean, one of them was a shadow stone, right? And there was a black stone behind him. But there's also a stone in the shadow there. I think one was red, and there was a red glass in the elder's house. There are green stones hanging there. And there's a frog. Who we can maybe also offer. Yeah, frosh stones. Especially frosh. The well-known English word frosh. You won't see the difference. Is this it? Yes, that's the windstone. 3 more to go. Some life stones. Maybe the green ones at the house? Life is often associated with green, or is it just my years of being tainted by Magic the Gathering speaking? Or is it actually the frog? Is the frog the life stone? Because it's alive. Or blood red. You can also see that. No, sir, please. Okay, he doesn't let me interact with greens. Let's talk to the guy for some clues before. Just his drippings. I don't like the word dripping in that context. Okay, or it's just, I guess it's just here. There's stones under the root. This must be the life stone. I was just walking, like, tapping this the entire time while running. Dropping, again, right? That's better than drippings, but not by a lot. It is. It's the Sierra adventure approach. Just try to grab everything and use everything with everything and everyone. Yep. Only 2 more to go. Some shadow stones, and it's not these? Oh, that's these? I guess I can only interact with the freaking draw point. Now, okay, I can't interact with the stones. His shit being good for gardening and stuff. I'm I'm neither a gardener nor a frog expert. But I'm not sure about that. I mean, there was a stone just lying there. There's also one in the back there. Behind the draw point, but I don't think I can actually get to that because the draw point's in the way. Yeah, I can only move to the draw point. I wonder if I get anything, like, useful from this. Maybe I just get the statue. I mean, okay, there's shadow here and I couldn't go through this door. Maybe? Nope. Sir, help! Shadow zones? Specialist hasn't seen one around for a while. They're often found where shadows overlap. That's ridiculously obvious and incredibly unhelpful. Where shadows overlap. So we need to get Shadow from Final Fantasy VI and Shadow the Hedgehog in the same game. And then make that game 18 plus, so they overlap. Let's find 2 sons first. My son! Is it really not the one here in the back? But they look so shadowy. There was a shadow near the tree log in the water. On the draw point. No, I can't interact with the stones. But I can't really go near the water is the thing. I love how I said, yeah, let's check out that other garden that was nuked. And now we're just collecting stones. Could I create overlapping shadows? I don't think so. I also don't know if they can be in the houses. So far, none of them were in the houses. Well, I guess the first one was, technically. I'm literally just pressing A every single step I take. It's probably something incredibly stupid. No, we can't go by the side of the stairs. Ah? I don't have an ah moment. I need to go out of the village. Okay. That would have been my next move, but thanks for telling me, because I would have been That would have taken way longer. Want to have the answer? No, the tip is already good enough. For now. I guess that maybe it has something to do with the legs of the village. Or there are like... I don't know, some mountains or boulders close by that overhang or something. Oh, my neck. I'm looking forward to going swimming tomorrow. I've been so tired this entire week. But today took the cake. I actually spent an hour of my, like, work time balance to go home an hour earlier because I just didn't want to do it anymore. They're also saying that one's the most annoying one to obtain. I mean, here are a lot of shadows. What's this? More stones. Looks like a shadow stone. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. There are overlapping shadows. There's this one and these ones. Can I do this again already? How much money do I have? Oh, a lot. Yes, please. $14! Damn. I mean, they're definitely not skimpy with it. Swimming will surely make it better? I think so. I mean, I think it will make me, like... It will power me out physically. But afterwards I'm having weekend anyway, so who cares? They're drilling in the wall. Oh, well, good luck to them. Maybe they have a good, like, press drill. I don't even know if it's called a press drill, necessarily. I don't know what it's called in English. I don't think it's called a hammer drill. That frog, man. Just sitting there vibing. Hey, you got your freaking stone. Frog man with the power to frog. Wonderful. Lastly, Skulter needs some water stones. Oh, water, so nothing red. I mean, there is a bunch of water around here. That's the pond. That's the aquarium by the Elder. That's the thing by the specialist that kind of looks like a bird bath. There's that thing that I can't really reach that kind of looks like a well. Oh, there we go. Oh, now you go in. You actually go to the frog. Oh, the frog's sitting on it. Thank you, frog. I always knew that frog's the best, which is why I have a tattoo of him. I haven't played Chrono Trigger in years. Maybe I should play Chrono Trigger again this year sometime. I mean, you occasionally have to replay your favorite game, right? Yeah, Frog Daddy. That comes from a different frog, though. Originally. No, this is the stone we put by the pond, you idiot. Well then. Damn, they got me. Fucking moron! Who do you think I am? Can't recognize a fucking water stone just because the stone's in the water? Idiot. Fine, I'm gonna ask the frickin' specialist. Everything alright? No! Talk to me! Tell me what I have to do. He doesn't want my stone. I should probably use these. There we go. What the fuck? There are combos in this game? I didn't know that. Oh, you were wondering what they meant with fake stone. Yeah, well, they meant the one that I just got. I mean, there were some aquariums in the Elder's house. So, maybe? But I can't really go to any aquarium. Oh, I can go to this one. Can I steal some stones? Some stones for poor man in need? Yeah. Where else was there water? Maybe also outside? Nicely enough, I don't reach an aquarium. If there had been a water stone in there, I would have. Indoorsy isn't bad. Maybe it's the, was there something watery in the hotel room? I love that he just comes up. I mean, said correctly. I mean, is there water? Is this water? Oh, that's just dancing. There's a fish. That's why I thought of water. Okay, I'm guessing it's not in here. But there's not a lot of other places where I can go indoors. This building I cannot go in. So it has to be by the artisan? I guess. Was there anything that's water there? None of this looks like water. The barrel? Nope. What the? It's behind A freaking shelf? Artisan only uses it for washing. Fucking, I'm gonna use it for washing your head. There's a sink. I mean, listen. I'm usually a person that defends older graphic styles. But that was not a sink. And we even see it more clear because we don't have the CRT effect that the people playing this in 1999 would have had. Where all of these pixels get smoothed out. Which I think I can technically replicate in RetroArch. But I would need to like find a setting for it. Just take it. Yes, this is the Waterstone. Congratulations, your job is complete. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the raid. It be Mike. Welcome. I hear that raid effect, sound effect so rarely that I was a bit confused what that was. Welcome everyone to my first playthrough of Final Fantasy VIII. Desperately trying to find some stones, which I just put in the last one, thankfully. I hope you're having a good time. Hope stream was well. You love Final Fantasy VIII and saw first playthrough. You had to come here and show your love. Highly appreciated. I mean, really. It's always for like a small streamer. I so rarely get raids. And I just love when people show and come over. Thank you for the follow also. And enjoy that I'm playing a game that they're enjoying. I think that's the coolest thing that can happen when you're playing a game like this. I know this game means a lot to a lot of people, and I've never played it until now. I'm on my way to like very, very slowly play through all the Final Fantasy games. And we're at 8 now. So, and we're kind of like, guess not really in the middle, maybe like 1/3 done. So still a lot of game to go. And I am enjoying it so far. I see what a lot of people like in this game. We can go see the Elder now. Wonder what he gives us. What were you playing? This was a fun part. I mean, I guess it is a fun part. I don't know how much more there is. I don't want to seem like this is already done. I just saw it on the map and was like, oh, we are going to Trabia Garden, which is why the stream's called this. We haven't actually been going there for a while. And then was just like, Shumi Village, let's just pass by and see. You just saw the Final Fantasy VII remake. Ooh. That's something that is in my future someday. I saw a lot of clips, and recently, I only streamed twice a week, so it's been a while since I finished 7. Well, yeah, man, 7 is just special. 7 is great. And I hear a lot of good things about the remake. I'm just wondering how the third one will play out. Yeah, that's exactly what we did last time. Last time was the one, the time that the world map kind of opens up for me. And I pretty much only went to a town. Yeah, exactly, the wrong way first. I went to a town where the rule for the card game was random, and I lost like 6 of my best cards. And then I was grumpy, and then I just got back to the story again. Oh man, good times. The Elder will now present you with a gift. Oh, that wasn't the Elder. Right. For your services, it gives me great pleasure to present you this. I thought he threw the fish at me for a second. The fish that's like flowing up there. Oh my god, is that a clownfish and a surgeonfish? Is this like a pre Finding Nemo reference. Losing card in this game is tilting. Yeah, I was pretty miffed. Not gonna lie. Did I check out the lamp I got from Sid in the start? Do you know when I started this game? I don't remember anything about a lamp. That was like that was like 5 months ago. I legitimately have no idea what you're talking about. For the first times that I streamed, I usually stream Wednesdays and Sundays, but I often also skip streams. It's just a hobby for me, and I don't want to push myself. But for the first like half of me playing this game, I played a different game on Wednesdays. So I only played this game Sundays, and I skipped some. So most of my streams start with, wait, what did we do last time? It should be in my inventory. I'll check it out just in a second. It is Dory and Nemo. Elder, attendant is having a hard time seeing it. Oh. What is it? There's nothing there. Kiss my tentacle hands. What the? I don't see anything. Ah, isn't it amazing? When he holds something in his palm, you cannot even see it. Such is the power of the person who has attained eldership. That's not the, like, best power to have, I feel like, but you do you, guys. So what's the gift? What else? The honor of seeing his hand. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. These games are so good, but so long. Yeah, that's why I think Final Fantasy VII took like 9 months or 8, also like 8 months for me, which is why I now play Final Fantasy VIII on both days. And my idea was like, I'm going to do that for like 2 months or so. And then to spice it up, I will just like put a shorter game on the Wednesday spot again to have a little bit of variety. When that's done, we can do Final Fantasy on both days again to get like a little bit more going. Also, sometimes randomly in between, I do music streams with my big synth here. And that also, I mean, I don't have more time to do more streams. So usually that means I'm not streaming games. Yeah, 7 months ago, that scans. I think by now, this is also the longest. Well, no, I think 7 is still longer. I think 7 is still the longest series on the VOD channel. Followed by fucking Final Fantasy II. It's still number 2. God damn it. I can't let that game will haunt me for the rest of my days. These great hands have shoveled the earth. These great hands have created wonders. These great hands justify his eldership. We are proud to send you off with this gift. I first read it, don't stop by again. You saw the hands, now leave, goodbye, never come again. Do stop by again, good day. Hey. Please feel free to stop by any time. I will show you my hand some more. Yeah, he did the fucking talk to the hand. Please, he just says, please leave at once. Fine. Hold on. We forgot to give you a souvenir. It's embarrassing to present you this silly thing after we have already given you, but watch it being like Odin or something now. Here you are. What the fuck is it? Is that like a reusable phoenix feather? Hey, looks like you got something. Maybe that story about the Elder's Hand is true. I couldn't see anything. Explain what it all meant, sure. I think it was true. He's kept his hand concealed since we met him. Judging from this place, they're pretty advanced, so they can't be stupid. They probably knew that the silly hand thing wasn't going to impress us. I sincerely admire Laguna, so they wanted to treat us kindly since we know him. Their kind gesture just came out weird. They are kind gesture? That's all. But at least they tried. I think overall it was a decent, heartfelt welcome. Oh, that just to welcome us, man. Oh well, I guess it was alright. I didn't think of it that way. That's nice. Funny, the elder humbly concealed his hands. Norg, on the other hand, showed them off. I guess he did, yeah. I guess our Mr. Slugman did show his hands. My god, we're getting put in. What a sham. They probably know. Of course. Wow, they weren't on screen for like two minutes and I already swapped their voices. There was a fierce shrewdness about their eyes, and an unimaginable destiny awaits them. There's no doubt that they know. Then why did you bother with this charade? You should have just said, here, there's nothing. Go fuck yourselves. Yeah, sightseeing by collecting stones. Sightseeing? This village is 3 screens long. I did not want to give them material things. I wanted to give them a moment of peace and our heartfelt welcome. Oh, we got it. Sounds like a poor excuse. I have an assignment for you. Go punch yourself in the face for that comment. Yes? Assist the sculptor in the shop. You will not rest or sleep until the statue is complete. Damn, he is pissed. What? I was just making a joke. Wait a minute, you misunderstand me, Elder. Please. Mercy. No. Ah, now you can't. Now you find the stones, idiot. Loud cry. No! What was that? Oh, we can go back in. Hello. What the fuck happened? Please make yourselves at home. We are kindred spirits. No, I tend to don't want to make a statue. So, wait, I almost forgot. What did we get? Phoenix Pinion. When used in battle. Maybe it's also, okay, I think it's either a reusable Phoenix Down, or it's like a multi-revive. The lamp is there. Magical lamp. Oh, right. Right. I always go past it and it says, you should save your game before using it. And so I never do. So you say, I mean, there's a save spot right here, right? You say I should use it. Well, let's use it. Why not? No time like the present. No time like 30 hours into the game. Who dares disturb my sleep? Who the fuck are you? Are you Bahamut? Are you a weird fucked up Bahamut? Something tells me that I'm not gonna leave this place. Flares. Oh. Holy flare. Oh, trigger. That's not the right button. I think I know why they said to save. You get this at the very beginning. But okay, that is good to know. You get Holy and Flare from this guy. Ow. I think I'm gonna have to... It is! To be fair, the game does warn you. It says, do save before using this, which I appreciate. I love the Leviathan summon. Ah, of course, because everything in this game is scaling. Oh yeah, just continue casting Demi. Oh, that fucking... Was that necessary? Like... Yes, more Demi. The enemies scale, it's definitely a choice. I don't know if I particularly like it or particularly dislike it. So far it hasn't bothered me, let's say it like that. But I usually love grinding, so it feels kind of weird that grinding doesn't really do anything. Then again, I have played Final Fantasy II, so maybe I did my fair share of grinding in my life, and I shouldn't be able to do it. I shouldn't need to do it anymore. The thing is, I probably should get killed by him, because I didn't really draw a lot of spells from him. So if I kill him now, I don't get a lot out of him. So I probably should leave that for like a later stage, when I actually need Flare and Holy. Just beat Expedition 33, the final boss was very overwhelming. Yeah, exactly. That was the same for me. I did everything else beforehand. So I had all of my characters at level 99. And I didn't see a single attack from the final boss. That's how overly overpowered I was. But I knew that had I gone to the last boss before, I don't know, it's just something for me. When I see the credits, I rarely go back and do post-game. So I wanted to do everything before I do the final dungeon. But yeah, that made the final dungeon kind of anticlimactic. Yeah, that makes sense. Continue, please. I did save, as the game instructed me. There's kind of like a middle ground to it, I feel like, because you do run the risk of not giving a sense of progression. And actually, let me save in the emulator as well. For example, the 3 latest Elder Scrolls games. They all do it differently. Morrowind has absolutely no scaling, so everything has a fixed level and a fixed strength and a fixed HP pool. And because it's an open world game, you can do a lot of stuff, you can get crazy powerful, and then the final boss is a pushover. Or you do Oblivion, where literally everything scales. so that even in late game, rats can take multiple hits if you are unlucky, which doesn't feel great. Or you have Skyrim, which scales to a degree. So enemies in Skyrim have a scale modifier. Say they're like 1.2 times your level, but a minimum of level 10 and a maximum of level 35 or something. And I think that's... I'm not saying that works for all games, but I think that's a good middle ground for a lot of games. Yes, give me some more. Aw, 6 is not as much. I mean, we got 14 last time. How did you enjoy Expedition 33? I mean, you said the game was so fun. I immediately knew it was a special game. Like, it took me 2 weeks or so after finishing it to get over it. Yeah, mine as well. And I do think, unless something like weird thing shadow drops that we don't know yet, it will get at least 4 awards at the Game Awards, right? Game of the Year, RPG of the Year, Best Narrative, Best Soundtrack, and at least one of the performances. Like one, like, voice acting performances. I think at least that, I think that should be. Yeah, Best Soundtrack, that's amazing. Who the fuck are you? Skeleton Man. Don't thrust me. What do you give? Death. It feels like watching Pokemon, seeing Ash and Pikachu struggling with level 3 Pokemons in every new map. Yeah, and every new season. Don't forget every new season, because they have to go to the like newest area of the game, of the games. Yeah, it did make me enjoy French stuff, as Higon says. The boss theme of the second Renoir fight, that has been my most heard song the last couple of weeks. It's just a fantastic game, and I know that I will revisit that multiple times. Like, the last time I felt that strongly about a game was when I played Persona 5. And granted, I did play Persona 5 a while after it came out. I played it, I think, yeah, last year. At the beginning of last year, I think. Like, end of 2023, beginning of 2024. So it hasn't been that long. That was not even close to the right timing. But that also really left an impression on me. And Expedition 33 also did. What a great game. I'm really looking forward to see what Sandfall does next. I mean, obviously it will be years in the making, right? But now they have the team, now they have the budget, because my god, did that game make a lot of money. That sold, Expedition 33 sold amazingly well. Yeah. I really love, the parries felt so good. I played on expert, except for one thing. I don't want, because the game is relatively new, I don't want to, like, spoil it necessarily. But the strongest optional boss, if you know, you know. I played on expert except for that fight. And I played as if the dodge button didn't exist. Which means that I died a lot. But I was like, nah, it's parry all the way. It's parry all the way. So I get used to the timing. The earlier, the better. So I think there were only a few times that I actually dodged. There was like one attack that I just couldn't get the timing down, the parry timing, for the life of me. And for that I dodged. But other than that, I just parried. This is a tanky skeleton, by the way. Oh, we haven't even seen Pandemonia. Ow. Oh my god, did it just kill? Oh no, I'm dead. What the fuck? It didn't do that much the entire thing. And then it just started, yeah, you know what? It was like an anime like an anime protagonist. It was like, now I'm fighting for real. Death, death, death. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. All right, Mike. Hope you enjoy your post-stream food, and thank you so much for dropping by in the raid. I extremely appreciate it. Thank you so much again. Maybe we'll see each other soon again. Hope you're well. What was that from? That's so recent, that quote. What was the context? I don't even remember what yeah, see, no one remembers when I say stuff like that. Alright, I can just do this again because we died afterwards. I mean, it has to be like a fight. Oh, I just got 6 again. Never mind then. I mean, I do love that most of the quotes don't have context. And to be fair, I know what a lot of them are from, even years after, even when it seems completely bonkers. But that's like 6 weeks old, and I have no idea why that occurred. I mean, bad breath is a move that like Marlboro enemies do, but I don't think we fought a Marlboro yet. Maybe we did, and I don't recall. See if we find that fucking skeleton again. Oh no, it's those guys again. What did we say? Absols. I love that sound effect when the horn breaks off. Ching! But after this excursion, I think it's time for us to go do what we actually were supposed to do. And go to Trabia Garden, right? Oh, not in the face! He does this little hop that throws off my timing so badly. Again, I just can't get it right. Depending on the perspective. Sometimes it works, but most of the time it just doesn't. Nope. Almost ran in the water. Okay, we didn't get him this time. That's fine with me, actually. Which button was it? Was it this? Probably. I want to go into my room and sleep the damage off that I just got. I mean, it wasn't a lot, but still. I love how I'm technically the commander of this garden, but I still have to go to my freaking student dormitory room downstairs. That is an old one, yeah. That's one of the oldest ones. That's Final Fantasy VIII. Sammy was a geomancer, and the weapon for geomancers are bells in that game. Let's just go. Let's just take this ring. I mean, my first ever stream was more than 5 years ago. And while there was a gap of 2 years in between, I did stream a lot. I did stream a lot more 2020 and 2021. Maybe because there was a pandemic and we didn't really have anything better to do. Old man. Yeah, I streamed on my 30th birthday. I did the Zelda tier list, I played Binding of Isaac, and I started Chrono Trigger. All of the things that I like. Maybe I'll take a break. That sounds better than leave me alone. I have no idea if I will do a stream for my birthday this year. I haven't decided yet. Last year I didn't do it, and I also didn't do one for Christmas. Which I used to do. I used to do both Christmas and birthday streams. No, wait, I did a synth stream on, I think, the 27th last year. Right? Wasn't that my first synth stream? I don't recall. So maybe I'll do something like that again. Again, I haven't decided yet. For the longest time, I had the idea of doing like a Ben's birthday Game Boy Bonanza thing, where I play OG Game Boy games, like a lot of them, but only for short periods of times, like a variety show basically, that I really, especially enjoyed as a kid, but also enjoy now, and it would go from like Mario World to friggin' the World Soccer game that I forgot what the name was, and the Street Fighter 2 version for the Game Boy. No, not on the Game Boy. I can't film the Game Boy. That sounds horrible. But yeah, I still haven't decided if I do anything for my birthday. Or for Christmas, for that matter. But a synth stream also sounds nice. Where the fuck do I need to go? It's there. It's pretty much almost straight ahead. We just need to find... That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. That's the right button. I don't like bad graphics. Stop it. They're not bad graphics. You just call them bad because you can't appreciate the simplicity and the technical the creativity that they had to work against the technical limitations. No, you're the liar. Stop it. Oh. Oh, there's like a long way up. I mean, would it be clever to... I can just leave this thing here, right? Well, let's take it with us. Ah. Well, I guess this is where the rockets went. I can't really interact with it. It's kind of weird. I thought it was just a ship. What the fuck is Meltdown? Received 9 sleeps. I wish I had 9 sleeps. Ow. You know what? We haven't seen this pandemonium. 9 sleeps does sound very nice. I hope I get at least 3 sleeps tonight, because I didn't get a lot yesterday. No, don't hypnotize Zell, my boy, my precious boy. Tornado zone. Hi. What the f... Talking about Digimon designs. Also talking about the suck option. Okay, I guess that's still alive. Quite happy that you... Oh yeah, remote work. Home office, that's... So false Anglicisms are fascinating to me. Home office is not the word in English. It's remote work. I might be wrong, but I think that's it. I think that's true. But yeah, I'm envying you for being able to work remotely tomorrow. Because I have to go. I have my first appointment at 8, and it will last, like, roughly until 12. And I dislike when I have to immediately spring into action when I get to work. Like, almost immediately. Homework. I've never heard that. I would immediately associate that with homework, like schoolwork. I always heard working remotely. But there are some, I mean, we talked about this a while ago also. Back when there was I had some like regular viewers that were Americans, where I talked about how this, I mean, I should probably open it, otherwise they think it's a wallet. This is called a handy in Germany. Where one of my viewers immediately said, I hope you don't call anything other than a hand job a handy. Can I get? Huh? The gauge is going berserk. Huh? Is it because we're trying to drive over a mountain? And you don't want me to drive over a mountain? Yeah, I'm trying to get away from it, sir. There's something. Oh, that's it. Okay. The home office is Ministry of the Interior. That's all. That's also good. Yeah, I should probably go back to my room before anything happens, right? Since that freaking flying ice ray kind of fucked me up a little bit. I did have a few fake Anglicisms that we use in German as examples that I could mention, but I don't remember any of them right now. The headquarter of a company. Oh, the headquarter. All right, that's I don't know why I phrased it so weirdly. So I didn't understand what I was even saying. I guess that makes sense. It's the home office. It's the home base, pretty much. That's always funny to me. I do remember one. In the US, drive-throughs and drive-ins are different things. You very, very rarely see drive-ins still in the USA. Most restaurants have drive-throughs. And when we in Germany got drive-throughs, like I think McDonald's was probably the first chain that implemented them here. Like I remember when I was a child that drive-throughs sprang up more and more. But they're not called drive-throughs here. They're called drive-ins. And they're not called drive-throughs because a lot of Germans have trouble with the TH. It will always be like the very cliche German accent. It would for a lot of people it would be drive-through. So they didn't call it drive-through. They called it drive-in, even though that's a different thing. But again, actual drive-ins are so rare nowadays that I don't even think a lot of people in the US would actually know. What do you mean? They probably would think of drive-throughs still because they're just way more prevalent. But that's just a guess. I don't know. I've never been to an actual drive-in. It's already trivia time again? And you're massing those points. What do I have? I have something that I can finally close this frickin' page. We in Germany, we have for federal elections and pretty much all state-level elections, we have a 5% threshold. So your party needs to have at least 5% 5% of the votes to get seats in parliament. But that was only implemented at the second federal election. For the first one, you only needed to have 5% in one of the states, but not in the, like, across all states, which led to a few, like, very regional parties being in the first parliament. And also for the first election for the reunited Germany in 1990, you only had to have more than 5% in either West Germany or East Germany. And we do have that threshold because of our experiences with not having it, and therefore having a very, very splintered parliament in the Weimar Republic. Do you have some pointy thingy where you speak in German accent English? Oh no. No. I mean, one thing that I was thinking about implementing, but I just can't get it, I just can't think of more examples, is quoting something but replacing words with butthole. Because I have so much fun with the Ansbach quote from the Elden Ring DLC. But replacing a lot of the words with butthole. It's one of the, in my opinion, one of the funniest things I've ever posted on Blue Sky. Once, in an attempt to free Lord Moog from his enchantment, I challenged Tender Mikula, only to have my own butthole rather artfully stolen. I knew not how weak I was. I believed that even... No, Vivas? How does it go? I believed that with sufficient mastery, even an Empyrean would be within reach of my butthole. I could not have been more mistaken. Mikula the Kind is a butthole. Pure and radiant, he wields love to shrive clean the buttholes of men. There's nothing more terrifying. And there's something like that, but with different quotes. But I just don't have enough of them ready to do that. And sometimes I think I'm the only person who finds that funny. But I do find it funny a lot. Especially that quote. I mean... Pure and radiant, he wields love to shrive clean the buttholes of man. Okay, that's one of the funniest things I've ever said in my life. Looks pretty bad. Selfie. I need to find more, yeah. I mean, I do need to find something else to do with points anyway, with channel points. As well as, in theory, I should put more emotes up. I do have open slots. They increased the amount of slots in the... while I was not streaming. And now I just don't have them ready. A direct hit. Man, this really pisses me off. Yeah, it does look pretty bad, doesn't it? I'm going in. Be careful. Can we also go in? Why should she go alone? Wow, she was way more dynamic getting up that net than Squall was. Oh no. They Dutch angled it. Squall! Have you guys seen Selfie? We can still see her. Irvine. Up until just now, we could still see her. We're looking for Selfie. Yeah, she ran off ahead. I wonder if there are any monsters around here. Come on, Squall, let's hurry after her. Thank you for the follow. Let me get that name right. Auron D's Nuts. I love a good D's Nuts nickname. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Oh, there's a draw point first. Yes, please. And now we can talk to you. I hope you have a good day as well. I love that. I was about to say red mage, but that would be confusing. The blue mage with a red cloak. That's a cool emote. So, you've been looking after Selfie. Just play along with it. No, we have been. Squall, don't lie. Selfie's been a great help. Ah. What's wrong? That's not like Squall at all. Whatever. Oh, that was the entire interaction, huh? Well then. There should be a basketball court in the back. Wait for me there, okay? I want to go catch up with some of my friends. I mean, are you sure that there's still a basketball court? You know this place got nuked, right? Young lad, what was your name and number again? Have you done a good deed for your academy, Trabia Garden? Good deeds, you ask? It's to help rebuild this place. Let's see, for example, have you donated to the Trabia Fund? I'll give you an A. I don't go to this garden. Do you go to a garden? Like a school? I don't belong to this garden. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? It's just a fucking machine gun lying next to a grave. You can draw a zombie. You can draw a zombie from the graveyard. Why would they not let you write butthole? That's not okay. Of course you should be allowed to write the word butthole. It's not even in the top, like, 30 curse words. Oh, that was a Timber Maniacs. It was just vaguely yellow. But, I mean, as a consolation prize, the URL is Filthy Ramshackle Bison Baby Rage, which is top tier. That sounds like a... That could be like a Primus song, or something like that. That Thornberry King. Sir, you're not allowed to say horrifying stuff after a disaster. Take this. GF summoning. What do you mean, Thornberry King? Where the fuck is a Thornberry King? I carried the injured ones out in the car. Me? Nah, I'm not hurt. I'm just sick. I'm exhausted from tending to everyone. I haven't even seen a regular Thornberry, I don't think. We were just talking about how... who would have won the Trabia basketball tournament if we had played. So because of these stupid missiles. Aura. I wish the faculty was a little more reliable. What do they expect the student body committee to do under these conditions? We have to remove this missile as soon as possible. Yeah, you do. Okay, there's no more threat of an explosion. Well, at least you made sure of that. But if it falls over, it could crush someone. Correct. Yeah, exactly. We're leaving as soon as Selfie comes back. We're on standby till then. Doesn't seem like the enemy has invaded this garden yet. Are they on their way? Where's the sorceress? We have to find her and... Oh, okay, that was just... You just didn't finish your train of thought for reasons. You know, Ever since I met all of you, I've been doing some thinking. Can't stop thinking about it. I can't come up with an answer either. Why did the sorceress come into the picture all of a sudden? Was she actually waiting for this opportunity? I wonder if she was living a normal life before all of this. I mean, she was married to your headmaster, right? Why the search for alone? Alone, inviting Squall back to the past, whereas the sorceress searches for it. Could it be the sorceress is trying to make that journey into the past too? That's an interesting proposition. I still have no idea what's going on with all the Lagunas sequences. I mean, I guess now we figured out how they were happening, but I still don't understand why they were happening. I've got to do something to show that Selphie can depend on me. Okay. Is that a hamster? Oh, that's a basketball. That's a basketball. That's not a hamster at all. Let's play hamster ball. Sorry to keep you waiting. Thanks so much for coming all the way out here, everyone. Same. I think the hamster would disagree. Cheer up, eh? Thanks. Take me with you when you fight the sorceress, okay? Technically, yes. Practically, I think I have my party selfie. The one that I usually take. I want to get even. I want my revenge. But I'm in the party. Do we have to fight? Isn't there another way? You know, to avoid any bloodshed? Yo, what the? What are you saying all of a sudden? Maybe someone really smart can come up with a way so we wouldn't have to fight anymore. What are you getting at? Someone can come up with something, that'd be great. But no one's doing anything. They're all scared, uneasy. All they do is complain. They just pretend to be thinking. We're only hearing my thought bubbles, so I'm the only one thinking. They criticize others, but in the end, they can't do anything either. Renoa, why all this all of a sudden? What do you expect from me? I grew up in Garden. I'm a seed, do you understand? Squall? You have to voice your feelings, or else I won't understand. Damn. She got him there. You were part of a resistance movement in Timber, right? Unlike others who were all talk, you took to your weapons and fought. Now you're saying all this? What happened to you? Squall, they got nukes. I guess I'm getting scared. Sometimes when I'm with all of you, I feel like we're on the same wavelengths, you know? But when the battles start happening, it's different. Everyone's tempo seems to pick up and get left behind. That's why you're not casting haste. Try to catch up, but it's no use. The fucking hamster ball quote. How far is everyone going? Can't hear anymore. Once I catch up, I wonder, is everyone safe? Will they welcome me with open arms? Is everyone okay? Will we make it all back together? And you immediately get it. That's great. This is the quote thing really isn't. It's not super random. It seems to prefer like certain quotes, while others we rarely see. When I start thinking like that, Reno, I understand. Someone might not be there. Someone you love may disappear before your very eyes. Where the fuck is that from? See, this I actually have no idea. Which pet is his dog? Is this Castlevania or something like that? I have no idea. I have no idea. It's tough when you live your life thinking that way. That's what I fight. Why I fight. Here, let me show you this hamster. When I was a little kid, I was about 4 or so. I was in an orphanage. Nice. Nice throw. Plenty of kids, all with no parents. Hamster ball fight. It was around the end of the Sorcerer's War. What just happened? Hello? Windows? It clicks off the emulator window. Because I guess it loaded something. So I guess it couldn't be helped. Anyway, that's where I was. And out of all the kids there, one was very special to me. Irvi, wanna play? I really liked this girl. It made me so happy just talking to her. Seffi, what you playing? War! Of course. And now you like Selfie because the names are similar? Oh no, you were in the... Okay, you were in the same orphanage, I guess. Is that orphanage a stone house? You guessed it. An old house made of stone by the ocean. You guessed it. I knew right away when we first met. Yeah, why didn't you tell us? What do you mean you've all went to the same orphanage? Because you two seem to have forgotten. Just kind of sucked that I was the only one who remembered. Spunky little Seffi and bossy little Kisty. Oh, I don't like saying that. That is just so weird. Huh? Oh my, of course, Del was also there. Did everyone go to this orphanage? No, Renoa has a father, right? The general? It's really awkward. It's so incredibly awkward. Hey, do you guys remember setting off fireworks? That was... this way. Oh, now I'm just Ghost Squall, wandering through this orphanage that I guess I didn't go to. Or go to, live at. Nope, that's him, right? Isn't that Squall? Did we see that shirt? Yeah, that's Squall. Did they all live in the same orphanage? Where'd you go? You don't like me anymore? What a shameful sight. Hello, Ghost Squall. Good to see you. I guess, to be fair, if you are like a semi-secret mercenary organization that brings up your elite soldier mercenaries from a young age, pretty much under supervision in your enclosed mega city, getting them from an orphanage is probably the cleverest idea. How about this? Yeah. The ocean, the lighthouse. He did set off fireworks. Kinda crude, but true. Ugh. Sorry for that. Oh, I like the... I like the effect of the... of the lighthouse. Even though it's super simple, I do like it. I do like how they did that. Kids aren't supposed to play with fireworks. I'm gonna tell on you. Cry, baby Zell, go back to bed. If I remember this, does that mean I was there too? Yes, Zell, that's how it works. You all got in big trouble. And what about my parents and Balaam? Alright, we saw Zell's parents. What? Yes, I am a nerd. You know that. I'm not trying to hide it. I give frickin' random trivia for channel points. Of course I'm a nerd. Look at this. Does this not scream nerd? The Dinchs and Balaam must have adopted you. Yep, that's probably it. I was here. Come on, stop it. Martin, help. Well, he's an orphan now. Get used to it. Who's that? Who is that? Oh, Cypher. Of course it's Cypher. They all come from the same orphanage. Oh my goodness. Cypher, my arch enemy. Oh, he was there too. Oh my god, that's Ghost Squall. I didn't even realize it. Well... I wasn't expecting like a very introspective flashback sequence right now. Cypher was there too. Except for Rinoa, we're all there. Hey, that means... Yeah, I was there too. How do they not remember? There weren't probably so many kids there. I mean, that house didn't look super big. I was always waiting for Sis to come back. I'm all alone, but I'm doing my best. Yeah, that's the scene that we've seen before. I'll be okay without you, Sis. Well, to take care of myself. Not with the same names, and I guess they were little kids. Oh yeah. Didn't turn out okay at all. Correct. You turned out incredibly depressed. Sis L? Come on, man. I can piece it together. L? Like alone? Hallelujah. The guy has basic deduction skills. So alone was Sis. She was a bit older than us. We all used to call her Sis. Oh, so she's not your actual sister, I guess. Kisses, Zell, Selfie, Irvine, Cypher, Alone, and myself. Yeah. I'm not sure what the meaning behind all this is, but we were definitely together. Oh god, I'm getting tired. I don't think I will do this for much longer today. You mean Sis is alone? She's the one that takes us back to Laguna's period. Laguna's period. She said she wanted to change the past. I don't know why. There can only be one reason for that. She must not be happy with the present. Wait, but she's the kid of Idea and Sid, right? So either that's also an adoption situation, Or they gave her away to an orphanage? I guess we'll figure that out. If that's the case, I'm definitely up for helping her. She's part of our orphanage gang. You didn't even remember who she was. Hey, Selfie, that goes for you too. Why is Irvine the only one who remembers, by the way? When at least these two had a lot more to do with each other afterwards. It's pretty scary we've forgotten all these things. This is like fucking, what's it called? It. Stephen King's It. Where all of the kids who leave Derry forget what happened there. Someone pawned my real parents. I wonder where the orphanage is. So Sis was alone, eh? Everyone was fond of Sis, but you, Squall, you kept hogging her for yourself. You sure have a good memory. This is really strange. I don't think I was adopted because of the way I am. Probably the same with Cypher too. You two must have been at the garden by the age of 5 or so. Yeah, it feels a bit like gaslighting. Even so, he's never mentioned anything about growing up in an orphanage. And nothing about this has ever crossed my mind when I see him either. Don't you find that odd? That is strange. In my case, I had loads and loads of fun after going to Trebia. Probably why I forgot all about my childhood. That's what I think. But I don't know what's up with you guys. It's so odd that you would forget. I remember. Yes, I remember now. Things didn't work out too well at my new home. So I came to Garden at the age of 10. It was when I first noticed Cypher and Squall. And not poor Zell, apparently. Cypher and Squall were always fighting. Yeah, kisses always used to break us up. Yeah, that's right. Cypher was a kid who always needed to be the center of attention, but Squall always used to ignore him. But eventually they would end up fighting. Squall could have easily walked away from it, but always took up the challenge. He should have just ignored him, but Squall, almost in tears, would say, I gotta do my best for myself or else I won't be able to see Sis. I guess I was trying to take Alone's place. I tried, but to no avail. It's probably it. Even after becoming an instructor, I couldn't stop thinking about Squall. Damn. I thought it was love. Damn! I had to hide my feelings because I was an instructor, but I've come to realize it wasn't. It was my childhood feelings as a big sister that lingered. Well, yeah. Oh well, sorry, Squall. Misunderstood love? Actually, I'd completely given up when Renoa came into the picture. Hey. It must be the same for Cypher. Yeah, friend-zoned. Instructor-zoned. I'm sure Cypher has forgotten his childhood too. But whenever he sees Squall, his inner feelings start to boil and... Is that why he's always picking fights with Squall? Why is it... Oh, wrong character. Why is it that we forget? We grew up together as kids. How's that possible? How about this? The price we pay for using the GF. The GF provides us its power, but the GF makes its own place inside our brain. So you're saying that the area is where our memories are stored? No, that's just a rumor. The GF critics are spreading. Those GF critics! Today we call them incels. I'm sorry for that joke. Oh, man. It wasn't even that funny, but I'm still laughing. So if we keep relying on the GF, we won't be able to remember a lot of things. There's no way Headmaster Sid would allow such a dangerous thing. Then how is it that I remember while everyone else has forgotten? Well, in my case, I hadn't junctioned the GF until recently. So I remember a lot more than you guys. I mean, that could be the case. That would be an interesting idea. But it wasn't super long that we junctioned one as well, right? Didn't the game start with the, like, final instruction and then we got our GF? Yeah, right? So that wasn't that long ago. Yeah, same. Every single time I read and hear GF, I think girlfriend. How about you, Selfie? Your first experience with the GF was when you came to Balaam Garden, right? Yeah. Okay, move again. Is it because of the GF that we forget? Is that why other forces remain from using the GF? I mean, also there's like a limited amount of them in the world, right? I have a confession to make. When I was 12, I went on an outdoor training session. I found a GF inside one of the monsters I defeated. I junctioned that GF for a while, so I have experience with GF too. But it's really weird. I can't remember the name of that GF. Must be the GF's fault. What should we do? What should we do? Nothing. What do you mean, nothing? So what do you want to do? You want to stop using GF now? As long as we continue fighting, we're indebted to the powers of the GF. If there's a price I have to pay for that, I'll gladly pay it. Yeah, please don't make a pact of never using those things again, because I will die in most fights if you don't want to use them. Hey, I know, let's all keep a diary. That way we always have something to remind us. That is clever, actually. Are you sure that's what you want, Selfie? Do you know how hard it is to write? Maybe that's not for the best. Yeah, I don't care if I forgot about my childhood when Cypher used to pick on me. What's important to me is having the power to protect my parents in Balaam. They adopted me. There's no way I'm letting go of that power. Hey. Do you all remember Matron? Yeah, that's a weird setup, but I think it's an interesting one. I mean, it's kind of like, what's that movie? Is it Memento? It's Memento, right? Where the guy has like short-term memory loss and the movie goes simultaneously backwards and forwards. And he has to like write everything down and even tattoo some information on him. So when he wakes up the next day, he can read them and remember that way. That's a great but confusing movie. I haven't seen that in so long. I should watch it again. Because I didn't fully understand it when I first watched it. At like 17 or so. She was always wearing black. Let's see. Matron dressed in black. Very kind. Long black hair. Yes, I really admired her. I see a resemblance. Matron, they look alike. Wait, I just pictured her face and... Look alike? No, that's not it. Matron's name is Edea Kramer. Matron is Sorceress Edea. Dun dun dun! I like that choir. And because the scene before was so quiet the entire time, it's a little bit chilling when it sets in. It is. It's really cool. Matron, Sorceress Edea. Why is the matron... Why? You wondering why a matron would take over a country or fire missiles and whatnot? At this point, we probably wouldn't comprehend it even if we talked about it. You're probably right. You know, it started a bit... I feel like it started a bit clunky. But I actually kind of like this backstory. That was the tidbit that made it switch for me. I think that's cool. And I think it's interesting that Rinoa is not there. Hear me out. Seed and garden were all matron's idea, right? I'm not a seed, but I share the same feeling with all of you. Seeds are supposed to fight the sorceress, right? This is strange. That's right, it was when I was being tortured by Cypher. He wanted to know what seed was. Matron should know. But Matron is Sorceress Adea. There's no denying that. What does all this mean? Squall, you listening? Ugh. God, I'm so tired. I think after this cutscene, the next time I can save, I will end for now. So, like, this is what I wanted to say. My Irvin and Zell voices are pretty similar. I'm trying to distinguish them more. I'm trying my best. Let's see. Oh yeah. I understand what Renoa is saying. I understand, but still I'm gonna fight. I want to stay true to everything I've stood for. Sure, it's the same for everyone. That's why I thought it'd be best for everyone if everyone knew we had to face... God damn it. If everyone knew we would have to face Matron. Make one German? No! No! You've all heard this before. I can't make a main character... I can't give a main character an insanely annoying German accent. The problem is I'd have to think about the German accent. Make one French. You know I know one sentence in French. Our life has infinite possibilities. I don't believe that one bit. There weren't many paths for me to choose. Sometimes there would be only one. From the limited possibilities I faced, the choices I made have brought me this far. And that's why I value the path I chose. I want to hold truth to the path that had to be taken. I know our opponent is Matron, whom we all love very much. Just say bonjour and salut and putain a lot when reading? No. This is a serious game and I'm trying to give the serious scene some weight. We might lose something very important on account of the GF. But I don't mind. It's not like I drifted here on the tides of fate. I'm here because I chose to be here. And more importantly, we all grew up together. But due to various circumstances, we were all separated. Hey Kipsy, yeah, it's my first playthrough, and I am enjoying it a lot. I'm playing through all of the Final Fantasy games, so I played 1 through 7, and now I'm at 8. And I'm really enjoying it so far. It's very different than 7. Both gameplay-wise and story-wise. And I dig that. I do enjoy that. I have the remastered version, and I chose not to play that one because I didn't like the look. But I do have it on Steam. As a kid, you couldn't really go out on your own. With no other path to take. All I did was just cry. But yeah, it is a great game, and I understand 100% why people are really, really passionate about this. This is one of the Final Fantasy games that online I see people talk about the most. I feel like it's kind of polarizing. I see some people that don't like it as much and others where it's their absolute favorite. And I can see both sides. I have no idea. I haven't formed a full opinion yet. I'm not done with the game. But I am enjoying it. Yeah, the junction system. That's like the big thing that's contended. Contended? That's not the right word. You know what I mean. At the beginning, I know that when I first heard about it, I didn't like the idea. But at the very beginning, like for the most part playing up until now, I really enjoyed it. And now I'm at the point where it's kind of too much micromanagement for me. Like I'm kind of just want to get done with it. And I also feel like I'm just going in fights and just drawing for 10 minutes, which wouldn't bother me if I were playing on my own. But since I'm playing for an audience, even a small one, I always have the voice in the back of the head saying like, but nothing's happening. You should make something happening. But now I'm kind of like on the upswing again because I got more GFs and now I have more choices actually to work with and I'm getting more spells. So I'm kind of like up and down and I'm interested to see where I end up liking the Junction 6 system when I'm done with the game, because it's been a real roller coaster ride so far. Though it hasn't been by far my least favorite gameplay system of Final Fantasy games so far. Hello, Final Fantasy II, you're still at the bottom. My favorite GF so far, I love Leviathan. Leviathan is one of my favorite summons in every Final Fantasy game that I've played so far. I just like Big Water Snack. What can I say? I don't have a lot of them though yet. I like the brothers. I'm always like, I just want that they have like I'm still holding out hope that they have like a 0.1% chance that the bigger brother wins. So I'm always rooting for him. Oh yeah, but please no spoilers. Thank you. There's a big chance that I haven't gotten your favorite GF. But I know there are a lot more. I'm really interested to see. I mean, I feel like a few of the like classic summons will be here, right? Odin, Bahamut, Phoenix, Ramu. I feel like I've missed because there is a gap in my GF list, and I feel like when I think about older summons, he should have been like at that spot. Alexander is probably in this game, right? Alexander was in 6. He was a pretty big thing in like a late game Esper in 6. We'll see. I'm really looking forward to that. No answer. That's a good answer. But somehow we're together again, just like old times. Though a lot's changed. I love how all of these characters had like an insane epiphany moment where they all walked in their memory together through the orphanage of old, and Rinoa was just forced to stand in this bombed to pieces basketball court. We're not kids anymore. We're strong enough to take care of ourselves. Make our own decisions. And we're confronting a big one right now. I'd have to count. Not a lot. But I do have a few. Maybe like 9. I'll count after the dialogue. I'll show you my list. Do we have to fight Matron or not? I say we fight, shoot for a common goal. Hey, at least it'll keep us together a little longer. Yeah, let's do it. We can't run from her for the rest of our lives. It's just such a bummer. Can't believe we have to fight Matron. I know, but Zell's right. You can't run from her forever. Or Noah. It's up to you. We're gonna fight. I think it's the only way we can move on with our lives. If that makes any sense at all, come with us. Sure, that's what everybody wants. Zell's my favorite. I already like you. Zell's the best one. He's my special boy, and if anything happens to him, I will set this entire world on fire. You got a tattoo of what he has on the side of his face? That's awesome. So I guess by how you phrase that, it's not on the side of your face, though. Look, look! Gift from the fairies. I love Zell as well. Zell is definitely my favorite character in this game. But I just have a weakness for companions like that. Like, he's very Ryuji from Persona 5. He's very Fred from Neo The World Ends With You. And those characters, I love those characters as well. So of course I love Zell. He's a bit dumb, but he means well, and he's just an overall great guy. Again, Ryuji was probably my favorite character in Persona 5, so of course Zell's my favorite in this game. They're pretty similar. Dumb and feisty, yeah. Yo, you wanna go check out Adea's orphanage? We might find a clue. Clue? You mean as to why Matron turned out like this? But I thought you... Didn't you say you don't know what it is? Probably has to do something that happened to us in the past. Or happened in the past. But the past is the past. It's over, done with. Despite what truth we find, it's not going to change the present. But... I want to see too. I don't know what we will find, but let's head for Adea's house. Okay, but where is it? Does anyone remember that? Oh, I can move. I never realize when I can move. Guess that's it. Fighting. You guys are fearless. At the ocean. That is true. And there was a lighthouse. So those are like some clues. Fearless. I don't think that's quite right. If you think too hard, you become lost. I think that's what everyone's afraid of. Wish we hadn't have to fight either. At the ocean made of stones. We're practically already there. Make a party of 3. Oh, you know it. It's this one, and it's this one. There we go. Oh. I have no idea where to go now. Wow, they really just say, hey, lighthouse, stone house. Maybe it's labeled on the map. I haven't checked. And a Final Fantasy's I'm about to say 7. A Final Fantasy VIII remake, like in the vein that they did 7. I also think it won't happen, but I think it's not primarily because of Final Fantasy VIII. I think it's because they constantly say that pretty much all of the parts of the Final Fantasy VII remakes to them, I have to say to them, underperform. They don't meet the expectations, which I think is wild because I think all of those have sold pretty well, and Square Enix has just unrealistic expectations for their games. So I'm not sure if they will, like, for any Final Fantasy games. Yeah, they did. They sold really well. I'm pretty sure they all sold really well. But I think for both of the games, there was like a press release saying that Square Enix was disappointed with the performance or the sales. It's wild to me. They definitely turned a profit. Probably not even a little profit. Right, I wanted to show the GFs before I forget. This is my GF list. Quetzalcoatl, Shiva, Ifrit, Siren, Brothers, Carbuncle, Leviathan, and what was this? Pandemona. And I think this is where Ramuh would go. He would fit in really well with, like, usually he's paired with Shiva and Ifrit. You can give a tip. I don't mind a tip. Yeah, if you can make it like non-spoilery, I don't mind it. There's talks of a Final Fantasy IX remake though. It would surprise me if it's as big in scale as the Final Fantasy VII remake. No, not the magic lamp again. We did that literally like an hour ago, and I got my ass handed to me. You're the second person already today that mentions the magic lamp. No worries. Don't feel sorry. It's just funny that I have been playing this game for 30 hours and never once thought about the lamp, and then 2 people today talked about the magic lamp. No, it's not a spoiler. We did it today. I just died. He did look nice. He did look really cool. But it was just, oh, that's where he goes. Interesting. I was like very certain that that's where Ramuh goes. Just because it feels like Ramuh should be before Leviathan. Huh. But yeah, I got my ass handed to me and then I was like, nah, you know what? I think I will leave this lamp for a later time. But out of these, Leviathan is my favorite. I just love Leviathan. Although I also really love Carbuncle. Yeah. I mean, there might be a Final Fantasy VIII remake, but I don't think they will do another remake that's like to the scale of the Final Fantasy VII remake, where it's just 3 games with an insane budget coming out over like 12 years, changing a lot and expanding a lot of the story. I don't think that will happen for any other Final Fantasy. He's weaker at low HP? Is that what you mean? I mean, I'm not a completionist when it comes to these games, so even if I miss a GF, I don't beat myself up over it. Am I going to try it again soon? Probably in the next, like... Maybe it's something... Maybe that will become something of a tradition. Like, every stream I try him once, right? I think that's a good idea. And eventually we will get him, right? I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, thanks for believing. At least someone does. Let's sleep. It's still weird to me that there's no jingle when you sleep in a bed. And save. 3141 played. And whoa, no, that's the wrong one. Save. There we go. Okay. Perfect timing. Shortly after 9 p.m. 2.5 hour stream. My usual time. I'm really tired. I'm gonna stop for the night. Thank you so much to everyone who was here. For the new followers, for the raid. Highly appreciated. All of those stuff happens so rarely to me. It's wonderful, and I highly appreciate that you choose to spend your valuable time with a small streamer like me. Very, very highly appreciated. I stream Wednesdays and Sundays. Usually I do skip a lot of days. It's a hobby for me. I don't beat myself up when I feel like exhausted. So don't expect like every single Wednesday or Sunday for a stream. But right now I'm streaming Final Fantasy VIII on both days. So even when you miss a stream, you know that those are the days and there's no other game in between. Also, I put everything on my YouTube channel. There's a link in the, what's it called? The profile, the Twitch profile. And yes, thank you so much for being here, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. Not sure if Sunday will be a stream. I do have a very, very, filled weekend, and I tend to not want to do a stream on Sunday evening after something like that, but I will let you know on Blue Sky. And yes, thank you for posting the YouTube link, Egon. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the evening. Stay safe, everyone. Stay healthy. And see y'all soon.